Another super day, another super CCN. Good morning and welcome back, Colonels. On today's episode, we're celebrating the academic team and their journey to Governor's Cup and talking about St. Patrick's Day. All that, plus your school announcements, world news, and sports news. We now go to MJ Mayo and Belle Townsend in the newsroom for CCN.
Good morning and welcome back to College Prep Week's edition of the CCN. I'm MJ Mayo.
And I'm Belle Townsend.
So let's get started with your announcements. Prom tickets are now on sale. This week only, they will be $20 each, cash only, available at the bookstore. Only seniors may buy tickets. They are available throughout the school day, excluding second lunch.
Another prom announcement. For seniors attempting the waltz, there are still information sheets available at the bookstore and sign-ups will be out through Friday. Practices will begin Mondays and Wednesdays, March 20th. Cost is $10. See Miss Williams in Green 209 with any questions.
And if you're bringing a dance partner to prom that does not attend HCHS and is under the age of 21, make sure you turn in appropriate paperwork in order for them to be eligible to attend with you. See Miss Mosley in the main office for instructions and questions.
Remember to dress in your extreme maroon and white tomorrow for College Prep Week.
Good luck to our varsity baseball team as they face off Madisonville North Hopkins at 2:30 Saturday at BT Wayne Field here at HCHS. Make sure you come out and support our Colonels.
Tryouts for Parkfield baseball have been moved to next Monday through Wednesday.
Reminder that our blood drive will be March 30th. In order to participate, you must be 16 or older and have a signed permission slip. They can be obtained from any health science teacher and must be returned to Mrs. Bailey in Tech 217 or Sydney Dills or Gabby Grass. For more information, see Mrs. Bailey or Gabby Grass.
And for seniors interested in scholarship applications, please see your PLT teacher or your unit desk for information and applications.
Now, as we celebrate our academic team's victory, Ryan Williams got familiar with their path to Governor's Cup. Ryan?
Hi, my name is Ryan. We're going to talk about the academic team and the Governor's Cup.
What made you want to join the academic team?
Well, my friends joined it, and they said it was pretty cool, so I decided to join as well.
What things have you accomplished this year?
Well, our JV team won JV Challenge. We had a lot of individual placers. We won our district competition, we won our regional competition, so a lot of things, and a lot of just other competitions in between.
What made you want to join the academic team?
To be honest, I've been doing it since I was in elementary school, so it was just a continuation.
Same.
And what accomplishments have you received this year?
We won our district meet, we won regionals, and we won countless amounts of NAQT meets, just a different question format.
What made you want to join the academic team?
Well, at first I was somewhat hesitant, but I guess just when all my friends got to doing it, and kind of was a way to hang out with them and also kind of get some work done. I eventually kind of found some passion in it, so yeah.
I joined because I really like math, and it was a way for me to use it and make people care.
What accomplishments have you achieved this year?
We've won countless NAQT meets, which is just a style of questions, and we've also won our district and our regionals.
Basically, every weekend just about, we've been out competing somewhere.
What is the Governor's Cup?
The Governor's Cup is a statewide academic competition.
Did y'all win the overall thing?
We did, and for the first time in 22 years, a team other than one of the three teams that have won it has taken the title.
How do y'all feel about that?
It's a huge accomplishment for the school, and it's a real testament to all the work our team has put in.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking with me about the academic team. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Ryan. Next up, we've got a Mentoring Minutes video brought to you by Henderson County Schools and Henderson Community Partners.
Hello, I'm Chip Stauffer, the Chief of Police for the Henderson Police Department. Excuse me, and I'd like to share some encouraging words with you all. You know, to me, one of the most important things that you as young people can understand is what character is. Character is doing the right thing at the right time for the right reasons, and more importantly, it's doing the right thing when nobody else is looking. So whenever you have a situation, always think about how your family's going to feel and how your parents are going to feel, and your friends if you choose not to make the correct decision. And again, that goes back to character, and only you can control your character, and that's very important as you grow up and graduate from high school and go into the world of work. You can only control what you can control, and your character and how you represent yourself in the workforce is huge. So keep up the good work. You guys are doing a fabulous job, but always remember that you're in control of your character, and always think about what you would do even if no one else is looking.
And now let's go to world news.
President Donald Trump told Americans he'd do it all on healthcare, insurance for everybody, better coverage, and lower consumer costs. However, according to nonpartisan budget analysts at Congress, that's not what will happen if the Republican bill he's backing becomes law. The Congressional Budget Office released a report on Monday that found the House plan, which the Trump administration has thrown its support behind, would cause millions to lose insurance and raise costs for vulnerable populations. In the words of Trump to ABC's David Muir in January, we're going to come up with a new plan that's going to be better health care for more people at a lesser cost. In addition to Trump's comments, the House GOP website denies that people will lose coverage under the Republican bill. By the CBO's estimate, 14 million fewer people would be insured in 2018 versus current law, and a whopping 24 million fewer people would have insurance in 2026.
New York City and Philadelphia have been spared the worst of a nor'easter, but the storm was walloping other parts of the region with heavy snow and high winds. Millions of people were still in the path of blizzard conditions. The storm brought chaos to travel and daily life, with about 8,800 U.S. flights canceled and thousands of schools closed. Connecticut banned highway travel for several hours on Tuesday, and some major regional rail traffic was suspended. 4 weather-related deaths were reported in 3 states.
President Trump paid $38 million in taxes in 2005 on an income of more than $150 million, a senior White House official confirmed Tuesday night. That rare acknowledgement came in anticipation of a report by MSNBC host Rachel Maddow, who reported to have copies of Trump's tax returns from 11 years ago. The White House official spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss a sensitive financial matter. Trump defied decades of tradition during the 2016 presidential campaign in refusing to voluntarily release his tax returns, which would shed light on the size and breadth of a sprawling real estate and entertainment empire he says is worth $10 billion.
An ethics watchdog group says a White House official appears to have attended meetings with corporate executives earlier this year while he was personally held stock in the companies. The group, Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, CREW for short, filed a complaint with the White House on Tuesday. CREW says Christopher Liddell, President Trump's Director of Strategic Initiatives and a former top executive for General Motors, Microsoft International Paper, and William Morris Endeavors, may have broken a conflict of interest law. In the early weeks of administration, Liddell attended meetings with Trump and executives from more than a dozen companies, the complaint says.
Now that you know what's going on in the world, next up is Matthew Market bringing you sports.
Hey there, Hendo. This is Matthew Market bringing you sports. Eddie Lacy, former running back for the Green Bay Packers, was released and he's heading to the Seattle Seahawks for a 1-year deal. DeMarcus Ware has announced his retirement after 12 seasons. He's been in 9 Pro Bowls and he's had 657 career tackles with the Dallas Cowboys. He's also had 138 career sacks with the Broncos, plus a Super Bowl championship. The Spurs are tied with the Warriors for the number 1 spot in the Western Conference with tied records of 52-14. March Madness starts today. Who you got? I'm saying Kansas is taking the championship this year. Don't miss the tournament with games starting today at 12:15. The channels the games will be on are CBS, TruTV, TNT, and TBS. Northwestern finally made the bracket after 82 years. Wow! Hopefully, you get your bracket filled out and have some good luck with it. That's all the market has in store today. This is Matthew Market, signing off.
Thanks, Matthew. Now we head things off to Jacob Latimer, who wants to make sure you all remember to wear green tomorrow in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Jacob?
I'm Jacob Latimer with the CCN, and today I'm going to go around asking people their opinions about the importance of St. Patrick's Day. Do you like St. Patrick's Day?
Sure, like St. Patrick's Day. First of all, green's my favorite color. Yes. And St. Patrick's Day, I like it because it deals with the fact that Irish had a big contribution in America. The Irish people did. Irish people came over. They were hard-working people. They came over as indentured servants. They had to work 7 years for their fare to come across from England to America. And then of course, they traveled across the country and did lots of things. So, yes, I like St. Patrick's as a celebration of the Irish people and St. Patrick himself. St. Patrick was a incredible person and a Christian symbol to the Irish people.
Sort of.
Yeah, I like St. Patrick's Day.
Do you consider it a real holiday?
Yes, to a certain extent.
I do think it's a holiday. It's to get the Irish heritage in.
With me being a quarter Irish, that's kind of where it came from. So
The holiday, I think it should be considered because he is a Christian symbol, and most of the celebration holidays that we have in America are based around Christian symbols and are how we celebrate them.
Thank you for everyone to talk to me. Have a good St. Patrick's Day. And now back to the studio with MJ.
Thanks, Jacob. Stay tuned next for final thoughts.
We've gotten rather wrapped up in this week's exciting victory for Henderson County High School at the State Governor's Cup for our academic team, and my most sincere congratulations to them all. However, I'd like to point out something else that HCHS needs to be proud of. Yesterday, Rebecca Hudson Brown, the board president of Riverview School, and Loretta Riddle, the director, wrote a letter to the Gleaner pointing out the positive influence that Henderson County's football team had this weekend for Riverview School's annual Burgoo fundraiser. The team arrived at 4:30 a.m. to open cans, stir kettles, break down boxes, help set up tables for pickup, carried Burgoo to cars, and helped clean up. In the words of Miss Brown and Miss Riddle, the team was the most well-behaved, respectful, and eager to do whatever was asked. This year, they had an incredibly successful fundraiser for children with special needs by selling 214 gallons of Burgoo with 26 kettle sponsors. Ms. Brown and Ms. Riddle also commended our football coach, who also showed up at 4:30 a.m. along with the team, who demonstrated good role models for our students. So I give a huge Colonel salute to our football team. Thank you for displaying such positive energy this weekend for such a great cause. That's all for this week. All of us here at the CCN wish the juniors good luck on their ACT next Tuesday. I'm MJ Mayo.
And I'm Belle Townsend.
Signing off for the CCN.